All right, so today I'm really excited to dive into a fun topic. Let's call it the art of welding and machining. I mean, think about it. It's like a dance of metal and craftsmanship. When you start off with those two iron bars and plates, you're essentially laying down the foundation for something powerful. It's like building a sturdy house. You wouldn't start without a solid base, right?
Yeah, that's totally true. So I'm curious, when you say you're making a rectangular iron block for the slider, what do you mean exactly? Like, how does that work? Are you constructing it from scratch or cutting pre-made pieces?
Great question. So it's a bit of both, actually. I like to think of it as assembling like a puzzle. You've got your iron plates cut to specific sizes, and then you weld them together to form that rectangular block. It's as if you're sculpting, but with metal instead of clay. When you add that round iron to the corners, it's just like giving it a little flair, preventing that weld overflow too. You know how artists use different tools to achieve their vision? Well, it's sorta like that.
Whoa, that's a fantastic analogy. So, when you're welding, is it similar to, like, cooking? Like, if you burn the edges of your dish, are there ways to fix it without starting over?
Haha, absolutely. That's a solid comparison. When you weld, if you accidentally overdo the weld, you can grind down the excess to get a smooth finish, just like how you'd trim off burnt edges. The key is to keep that flow consistent. You wouldn't want uneven edges in either cooking or welding, right? It makes the whole process feel chaotic instead of harmonious.
Right. That makes sense. So after you weld everything together, and here's where it gets interesting. What's the next step in your process? I mean, drilling holes and creating grooves sounds super intricate.
Oh, it totally is. So once everything is welded up nicely, I mark and drill 3 holes, 1 in the center and 2 on the outer sides to create that groove. It's like getting the perfect fit in a jigsaw puzzle. You need precision. The groove allows the slider to move smoothly inside the iron box, which is crucial. It's all about creating that functionality while ensuring everything fits together snugly.
Ah, got it. And about that M6 thread you install in the slider dome, is that a standard size? Like, are there different thread sizes for different projects?
You're spot on. M6 is just a standard size, but it really varies based on what you're working on. Think of it as shoe sizes. Some people need a size 8, while others may need a size 10. It all depends on the specific project requirements. So when you're dealing with iron plates of different thicknesses, you'll sometimes use larger or smaller threads. It's all about making sure everything works in harmony.
Interesting. So once you have the slider all set, how do you actually create the punching mold? That's another step I'm really curious about.
The punching mold, it's where the magic truly happens. You first want to create holes in the mold, and then it's all about hardening it. Imagine trying to punch a hole in a piece of bread versus a tough steak. You need that mold to be super strong. I use high-speed steel, HSS steel, which is like the workhorse of metalworking, to punch various hole sizes. Testing that on different thicknesses of iron plates is essential too.
Wow, that sounds intense. So, are there specific applications for these punched holes? Like, do they have specific uses, or is it mostly for practice?
That's a fantastic question. The punched holes can be used in a multitude of ways, from assembling machinery to creating decorative pieces. It's not just practice, it's about utility. Imagine needing to hang a shelf. Those holes need to be precise for the supports to fit properly. Once I've finalized the tests, ensuring I can handle plates from 1 millimeter to 3 millimeters, that's when I know I've got something valuable.
Right, that's like building a solid foundation for a project. So after all that work, you mentioned working on a version 2. Is that like an iteration or an upgrade to your original design?
Exactly. It's all about refinement. Version 2 is where I address any incomplete parts or inefficiencies I spotted in my initial design. Just think of how tech companies do updates. They listen to feedback and improve their products. It's a continuous cycle of learning and enhancing.
Wow, that's super cool. It's like the evolutionary process in nature, right? Adapting to survive and thrive.
Precisely. It's all about evolution. And just like that, I appreciate everyone for taking the journey with me today. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more on this wild ride in the world of welding and machining.
I had no idea this would be so fascinating. I really can't wait to learn more. I mean, mixing metal and creativity? It's like one big art project.
Absolutely. It's an art project with serious functionality. Metalwork brings together both creativity and practicality, and who knows what amazing creations can come from this dance of craftsmanship.
Oh, for sure. I love that. Metal can be like clay in the right hands. I can only imagine what else we'll discover in future episodes.